Hello everybody, so today is February 22nd, 4:15 p.m. Central Time, and there were a lot of news going on, and Lucid also announced earnings, and we're gonna take a look at that as well and see how they did. Just let you know, I don't really like the Lucid stock that much. I will let you know why momentarily. Okay, so let's go over the portfolio first. And there were a lot of other interesting news going on as well, so I wrote them down. But like this morning, the stock market was dropping pretty bad. But like Fed released when around 12 o'clock, Fed released their notes for the meeting, and then the stock price started to recover. As you can see for Tesla, so it's the same thing. Like beginning of the morning around 9 o'clock, stock was going down, and then the Fed released their notes, and then the stock started to recover. Basically, like the Fed meeting notes, it says that majority of the members supported the 0.25 percentage hike. Only few members don't support it, so that's basically the story. In 1 week, let's go over the portfolio. And down 6,000 1 month, up 11,000 3 month, down 8,600 year to date, up 25,500 1 year, still down 89,000 all time, 70,900, still up 244%. Okay, so let's see. Lucid, hold on. Just announced earnings, and it was big miss on every single part. Only one part, EPS, they beat. Everything else was a miss. So, excuse me. Okay, so let's go over the numbers. The delivery was 1,932, and analyst was expecting 2,831, so a miss. Revenue was 258 million. Analyst was expecting like 315 million. EPS, earning per share, was negative 0.28. Analyst was expecting negative 0.40. So that's a beat. Reservation numbers was 28,000. Analyst was expecting 34,000. Production for guidance for this year was between 10,000 and 14,000. Analyst was expecting 19,300. So huge miss on every single part. That's why I never like them, never buy a stock. So from them, I don't think the CEO is a exceptional executor. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. And he like the CEO can talk pretty good. He's like very good at answering questions, but I'm not really sure about the engineering part. That's why I never buy anything. Don't like the stock. And another reason why I don't like the stock is because their gross margin improvement is very small. It's very ridiculous small. And it's just my opinion, so I'm not a financial advisor. I could be wrong, so just please do your own research. Okay, so look at this right here. Revenue this quarter was 257.7 million. Cost of revenue, okay, so how much does it cost to build those 1,932 cars? And it was $615 million. Okay, remember those are millions. Okay, you will say like in thousands, so it will say like it's million, so just multiply it, so that's 650 million. So they had 257 million of product, but it cost them 650 million of cost to build it. Okay, so their they are losing $357 million selling those 1,932 cars, and their gross margin, auto gross margin as of right now is like negative 239%. That is a ridiculously bad. That's like roll for bankruptcy right there. Okay, it's just in my opinion, like Lucid will be the first one, probably. If they keep this up, they'll be the first one to go bankrupt. Then Rivian as well. They are both of them have very negative gross margin, but Rivian have a lot more cash. They have more time to work it out. But Lucid have only got like 4 billion something in cash. Okay, so let's see. Just operating expense, they're losing like almost $750 million. So on the auto section, they're already losing like 357 million, and then they spend like 221 million on research and development, like for their car technology. SG&A, that's like employee expense, 170 million. So that's like 392 million together. And added up to the 357 million the loss on the car they sold. So losing about $750 million. So that's crazy loss. So like quarter over quarter, they grow the volume like 52%, but their auto gross margin didn't improve much. Like last quarter, auto gross margin was like negative 252%, but this quarter they only got it to like 239%. So that's like not much of an improvement. Okay, I was expecting at least just like 200% negative gross margin, but not much of a improvement. I don't know how long it will take for them to get a positive gross margin. Like for example, Tesla around 2010, 2011, when they were producing the Roadster, one quarter they were like, let me just show you the total percentage. Okay, one quarter they were like producing like 150 Roadsters, but they had a positive auto gross margin around 20 or 30%, and they were only producing 150 Roadsters. Okay, and Lucid, they are producing 1,932 cars, and they had negative 200 something percent gross margin. Okay, that's like definition of bad execution right there. So that's just my opinion. Elon Musk is like very good at executing. Don't know about the Lucid CEO. Okay, let's move on to other topics. Okay, that I wrote down. Okay, Intel had a massive dividend cut. So Intel. Okay, I got one share. Okay, I can explain why I own a share on this stock. Okay, so the stock, it look like did not move much. So they cut like dividend by 66%. So like each quarter, so that means every 3 months. You used to get like 0.365 cent. Now you only get like 0.125 cent. Okay, so that's like 66% cut. Okay, and they are trying to save costs 3 billion this quarter and 8 to 10 billion by 2025. Okay, and so that's really good. They are moving in the right direction, like trying just like cut down the unnecessary expense. The reason I own a share because they own Mobileye. They bought it on 2017 for like $15.3 billion. And Mobileye is like the leader on driver assist technology, probably like a lot of cars. Like probably my car have it and we don't even know about it. So Mobileye is like a public company as well. So come on. Okay, I don't know what's the Mobileye right here. yeah. So Mobileye is a public company, 32 billion, and I think Intel still owns about more than 90% of the company. So they are developing self-driving car as well. So I just own one share to keep an eye on it. So that's yeah. So if they can, Mobileye can like develop self-driving. You like they did a lot, like Intel Mobileye did a lot of like press release, interviews about events about their technology. You guys go check it out and see how far they are on the self-driving. If they can accomplish it, like people will make a lot of money right there. So that's that. Okay, and there was some other interesting news. Someone on Maine wins like 1.35 billion mega million. So it was like a one-time cash payment. So the person got $723 million after tax. So yeah, so that's yeah. So someone won the mega million. So that's interesting news right there. And then there was another car company announcing news. I was like, this car company is called Stellantis right there. Let me show you. Stellantis, this right here. Okay. The reason this stock went out is because they announced 1.6 billion on stock buyback, and then they pay around like 4.48 billion on dividend. So this stock dividend rate is like very very high. And when I was like looking at their balance sheet, I was surprised to see that their balance sheet is very strong. Even though I don't support like 7.2% dividend rate, even though I don't support like stuff like stock buyback or dividend and stuff, but their balance sheet, it was surprisingly strong. Okay, so and Stellantis owns Ram, Fiat, Dodge, Jeep, Alfa Romeo, and bunch of other stocks. Okay, I'm trying to see why my portfolio broke the 100,000 mark while I was doing this video. I don't know why. Probably because Tesla went up, or a lot of stuff that's moving out in the after hours. Probably because Nvidia reported good earnings. Okay, so let's keep you guys can keep checking out my portfolio and see which stock is doing bad. So let's see. So I was looking at Stellantis balance sheet, and it was surprisingly because for one they have like $47.38 billion on cash, but their debt is like 28 billion. So they have a lot of cash and not much of a debt because they can pay off the debt and still have like 28 billion. So that's like really good to see. But Stellantis don't have a much of a electrical EV plan right now. So I will recommend them don't do any stock buyback. Just invest those cash to develop your own EV, or just put some on Tesla just in case don't become the next blockbuster. Okay. The reason that I am so surprised about Stellantis balance sheet is that comparing to Ford and GM, they're miles ahead. Okay, so for example, Ford have $32 billion in cash, but they have $140 billion in debt. Okay, so I think majority of those debts come from dealer financing or self-financing of cars and stuff like that. Okay, and then the same thing goes for GM. GM have, but the Ford's mistakes that Ford still pays a very high dividend. So there's that. And GM have $27 billion in cash and massive debt of $115 billion. Same thing with GM. They have like probably self-financed the car to dealers, and that's why they have such a big debt. But GM have a pretty smart because they cut down the dividend. I think I'm not really sure how much they are paying, but I think they cut it down. But we still need to double check on this part. Yeah, 0.4%. So I don't know if they're gonna raise it next quarter, but hopefully just keep it like that. The only reason I own a share in GM is because like they have Cruise. So yeah, so Cruise is like a self-driving unit for GM, and they're expanding pretty fast. So you guys could check that out as well. And then another news, Amazon going to like tell the employees to come back to office like 3 days a week. So like is like if you're a boss, or you tell your employees to come back to the office. I mean, if you like driving to your office, you lost like work productive hour. But I think if you go to office, you become more productive. So just I think it just depends. So let's end the video with a interesting news that in Japan there was a mysterious metal sphere that was up on the beach. I don't know. I have no idea if that is right here. I got a picture of it. Not sure if that's a alien technology or they Japan closed the beach and trying to do study on it. I don't know. It looked like something that's made by human, not something made by aliens, because the design right there, it got hook and stuff. So I think we are overreacting a little bit about this. And this ball right there. So Japanese found a big metal ball on the beach, and they thought it's alien technology. I'm not really sure if it's alien or not. So so there's that. Okay, so portfolio started 2016 all-time high, 300,000. Okay, so right now I try to get like 520 subscribers. If you can help me out by the end of the week, I want to thank anybody so much, and because yesterday I have 515 and today I have 119. So I think a lot of people are helping me out. So I'm very grateful for that, for just helping me out and subscribing. That's great. And if you want to, you can also like the video. That will help me out a lot as well. So yeah, please subscribe. And tomorrow I will make a video updating about the market and my portfolio. You can check out everything, like which stock I sold, which stock I buy. And there's no subscription fee, no private Discord fee or Patreon fee or anything like that. So everybody gets a fair treatment of information. So free information for everybody. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you